I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Now Golden State's starting five. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the small forward. Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Shot clock at 5. That one good for 2. Curry's got the opening field goal of the game for the Warriors. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Curry from deep three-point land. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Young for 3. Johnson. Young outside. Shoots over Curry. Again, Young missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now, here's Curry. Puts up a deep 3. No good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, John, thanks for the update. Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Pass to Butler. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Young against Curry. Young outside. It's up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 9 points.
Well, you know this is coming with Young on the court. He's always looking for his next 3.
It's Curry outside. Here's Green. Rebound by Johnson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Young for 3. Denied once again, misfiring at a 30% rate. He's 3 for 10 now. Curry outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Young outside, shakes him. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
So for the Golden State Warriors, right? Now, Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Moses Moody.
Yeah, and when he gets inside, Trae Young is an expert at finding contact and getting to the free throw line.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Curry outside. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Young for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Majemski on the wing. Defended by Young. Goes up on the wing. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And that's good. Trae Young for 3. Young's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry outside. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Young outside. From deep three-point land. Again, Young missing.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And last year, coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment. But they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent, a real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one.
There's the triple. Again, Young missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And here's Young. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense. Yeah,
and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. And it's Young in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Curry with the 3, and again, no good by Golden State.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry against Young. Johnson, the pass to Young. Shoots over Curry. Again, Young missing. Warriors trail by 12. Daniels kicks to Young. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Atlanta again missing. Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Outside, Green lets it go from deep. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Johnson. 1:36 left to play in the third. In the corner, Daniels. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 12. Outside Curry. Can they get it? Rebound Atlanta. Daniels has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Young gets to Daniels. Young taking his time here. Finding the lane, and he converts the layup. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Look, that's what you want. Young is just so good when he penetrates.
The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
So it's the Hawks now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Young. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed. When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Pass to Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Fades. And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the scene from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the 3.
Yeah, bucket by bucket, the legend of Steph Curry continues to grow.
Young against Curry. And Young, here we go. And that one drops. Young's got 25 points. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young in the close.
Stephen Curry. And did the 3.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Curry fires. The 3 doesn't go. The Hawks leading by 13. Daniels missed on the 3. Butler with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Shoots the 3. 3. Good.
Well, obviously, Young's a polished jump shooter, and there aren't many that he'll turn down.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by Young.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes. Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. From deep. Does not go. Warriors trail by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Daniel. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it's just competing. Giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning. He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Outside Butler.
First, team seconds. Shooting for Golden State, Jimmy Butler.
No good on the free throw.
Well, you got to appreciate how Butler inspires his teammates. He gives them someone to rally around on the floor.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Young from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 38 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.
Girl, come outside now. I'm trying to go round for round. I'm trying to go tit for tat. I'm treating like safety net. No stranger touch. Alright, I'm outside. Where you at? Alright, I'm making my head is mad. Yeah, when I'm in Miami, phone whip, go Panamera. On together, we treat bad. We make bad. I know she a savage. She recording. Keep that bum from out our business, love. Yeah, keep your bum friends from out our business, please. Yeah, I get a flight right now for you and your friends and them. Yeah, trying to come introduce you to my city.
You ain't even know. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. Whiskey and Dior, spend it like they owe me.
Great to have you with us as we get, when it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. On the wing, Durant fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
SGA against Smith. And that one's good. SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Smith outside. On the wing, Durant. There's the triple. Durant with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Powell prolific a scorer is KD, he and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen. A creative move by Durant, that's a big flex on the defense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's Thompson penetrating. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Launches it. Counted from distance. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander nails it from 3. He's got 10.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my...
show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And the Thunder in possession here. After the basket by Houston. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Fires for 3. The putback. Smith with the rebound. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Oklahoma City.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow. Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Durant against Dort. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a foul called on Jalen Williams.
Side out.
That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Outside Durant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Outside, Williams. Knocks down the long J. Williams has got 6 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Durant's shot is off.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
From deep, Holmgren. It's hauled in by Houston.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
That one drops for him. 11 points in the game. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. 50 seconds left in the first half. Look at Shea playing big inside.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Outside Durant. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. And it's 9 points for Jalen Williams. Here's Durant. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now SGA. The three is up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run one. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court for the Thunder, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
First team foul.
Here's Durant, and the Rockets tack on 2 more.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC. Piece by piece.
They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 4.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Durant. Puts up a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Williams in the post. Working on Şengün. Williams' shot is good.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Williams finds SGA. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pure from three-point range.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. And here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Williams with it. Durant covering. And here's SGA outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Now here's Williams. Drives to the hoop, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball, guarded by Van Vliet. SGA with it. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Durant. Durant with another miss.
Whatever rhythm he had. Last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Now here's SGA. He's got 19. Can't hit from in close. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Durant. The Rockets with another miss. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Thunder, up 11. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slip passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Van Vliet runs a show with Thompson to his side. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And so Şengün will bring it up for Houston. 11-point game. Thompson, no good. And the Thunder shooting pretty well at 45%. From deep, SGA. Smith with the rebound. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
SGA. It's cleared away by Thompson. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. There's the drive. Bucket!
The length, the quickness. There's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
Outside, SGA. From deep. Not that time.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Smith outside. Outside Durant. Here's Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Thompson defending. He launches. Can't get it to go.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
What a throwdown from KD.
big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Holmgren against Smith. Outside Dort. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, it drops in! Rockets trail by 7. Durant. Oh, he misses the layup! Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. SGA. Off on the layup! For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Holmgren puts it on the deck, and he powers it down, one-handed.
And putting some power behind his drive. Holmgren managing to get there for an easy slam.
So it's the Thunder now. And he slams it down.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Rockets ball.
Here's Durant. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Powers it down. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Now Dort for 3. Buries it from outside.
Got a marquee matchup in this one. 2 Western Conference powerhouses.
And for all we know, this could be a future playoff matchup. So this is an important test for both teams. They each get an opportunity to see how they stack up against the top opponent.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Count the basket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Durant. Rebound by Williams.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
Here's Thompson, and he drives in. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside for SGA. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. SGA's got 7.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Durant gets the bucket.
And taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. SGA into the lane. And the dunk by SGA.
Love seeing a point guard who can to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. 1:19 left in the first quarter. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Holmgren. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession. For this team.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
The speed and the commitment from Durant sets his sights on the bucket and not to be denied.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's trailed by 6. From the arc, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Şengün. KD's got 10.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his, this guy is just so unreal.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring? Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you guys.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. So it's the Rockets now, following the score by Oklahoma City.
And deadly from pretty much anywhere on the court. Durant is a relentless scorer.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Thompson passes to Şengün. Thompson against Dort. Smith inside. Misses in close. Oklahoma City leading by 9. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Durant, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Eason. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's KD for 3. Here's Şengün. Can't hit from in close. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. SGA's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's Eason in at the point. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. The 3 from KD. Thunder with the rebound. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
And here's KD for 3. The Thunder leading by 16. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 5.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
SGA double team. Pass to Dort. Offline with his 3. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Durant just inside the line. The Rockets again can't hit. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's KD for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here are the Thunder now. They've got an 8-0 run. That's good from Williams on the assist by SGA. He has 7.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
For 3, Durant gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you, Kevin.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
In a 3-level score, that time SGA takes it all the way.
KD on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Durant with another miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
SGA, no good. Outside, KD. Over Holmgren. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for Oklahoma City right now, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Şengün with a screen on Williams. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And a wide open look for SGA. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Durant down low. Working on Holmgren. Durant's shot is good. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard job, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Nuggets trail by 20. Bounce pass from Durant. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Took him no time at all on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Durant. Another miss by Houston.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Those long arms and elbows coming at you, Chet, on the bounce.
Dort finds SGA. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body to take the charge.
Durant against Williams. Looking to end the run. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. KD's got 10 points in just the second half. Left side, SGA. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Dort.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
That shot off. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Houston. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Durant feeling it out a bit. And the three off target.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they... Oh, man!
Wow! We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. So no problem for Oklahoma.
Couple of star-studded teams go. Head-to-head here, Clark. Is it all on the big names to win this kind of contest?
You know, many people think that's the case, but I actually am going to have the isolated camera on the others. As a certain guy would say, how much support will these stars get? That's going to be the determining factor.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. The 3 ball. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And that one's good by Durant. Durant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And, Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to... better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Here's Van Vliet. The Thunder making their last shot. Durant, no good.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And he drives in. And SGA throws it down.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and that one good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Durant, and that one drops for him. Durant's got 8 points.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
And it's in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. And here they come. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Durant. From the baseline. Eason can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Working on Thompson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
32 seconds left in the first. SGA against Thompson. Can't connect from short range. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 8-point game. The shot by Dort, no good. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Nine seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Durant. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Williams. He knocks it down.
The floor is confirmed.
The official. We'll have 2 minutes to review.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. SGA against Thompson. Pass to Williams. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. The kick to Durant. Fires from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Williams. For 3. He drops it from range. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Durant, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Right side, Williams. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. And that's now 6 points for Jalen Williams. The Rockets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Thompson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Outside, Williams. Oh, the Thunder, another 3. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Rockets trail by 18. Durant for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Durant for three. Six to shoot. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And, you know, the timing Durant has. Does a nice job, really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime, straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And SGA gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Thunder. They lead by 18. Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Get ready for the second half. Amazing steps from your Pocket Pod Arena Entertainment.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's slammed in by Durant.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
Williams on the wing, defended by Eason. Williams against Eason from 10 feet away. Doubled by Durant. Williams from long range. On target from range. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. SGA with it. Durant covering. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Williams passes to Hartenstein, and the shot goes down. He's got 6.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Houston with another miss.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To halt the run, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. Over Williams. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Durant's got 17.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Drains the triple.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
for the finish. And SGA throws it down.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
On the wing, Durant. SGA covering. Houston with another miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes.
And so it's Oklahoma City with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Thunder, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at small forward.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hands.
Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. Takes it inside.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander gets the 3-ball to go. SGA's got 40 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. They kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim. Excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
SGA can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Durant for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Durant's got 25 points.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
SGA drives in. That shot off.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Pass to Smith. From the arc. That's good from Durant on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. sinks the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And it's SGA missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 15 seconds left in the fourth. And they pick up 2. SGA's got 45 points.
You know, when he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
Here's Durant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so Oklahoma City takes...
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, you're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head. Ahead.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Now here's Durant. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Clock at 6. The 17-footer. Durant. That's good.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Outside, SGA. Rebound by Smith. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact. And I like this play by Swift, leaping up off the drive to hand deliver it to the basket.
Hartenstein with it. Outside Williams. And stolen by Şengün. Williams against Durant. Knocks it loose. Taken away by Williams. Inside. Here's Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
KD against Williams. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat.
I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Shot clock at 6. Smith in the post, defended by Dort, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 34-second violation. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Gilgeous-Alexander can't tie it up as that one's no good. Houston in the lead. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Oh, offensive interference.
The score,
55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Launches a three. Another miss by SGA. Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Three-pointer kept alive.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. SGA surveying the defense. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Holmgren in the high post. It's up against Thompson. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Smith with a screen on Williams. The Thunder pull it in.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Thompson against Williams. Driving to the basket.
Boy, you give Jalen Williams any space, and my goodness, he will go to work.
Rockets trail by 3. KD looking around. Here's Dort, still without a basket. The tray, and the Thunder another 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Right off the bat, they're going and dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They lead by 4. The 3 ball. Rockets with the rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Durant against Hartenstein. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back over to you guys.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's KD. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Dort. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Pass to Eason. This one for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now. Gets to the free throw line.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And that one misses. Thompson in the corner. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Pull from the top of the key. The shot will not fall.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. And we'll be right back after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Rockets trail by 8. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
We've got Alpha. On Şengün. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's KD in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. He'll just have
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Thompson inside the line. Again, the miss by Thompson. Oklahoma City leading by 11. And here's SGA. He's got 10. Gilgeous-Alexander explodes to the rim.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
Thunder have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Another miss by Houston.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go. Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Durant. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch and fire.
Outside, Dort for 3, Holmgren. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 10. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Over in the corner, Dort. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Thompson with the drive.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Just over 3.5 minutes. Dort's got 6 points.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get. Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call sport dish.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. The Thunder leading by 7. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Eason. Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. From deep, SGA. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's stolen by Dort. And here they come. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Thompson, and there's the 3.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Williams outside. The response triple. Answers back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Smith against Holmgren. Jumper is off. It's trailed by 7. Poked away. Stolen by Dort. And even 3-on-3 break. Smith there for the rebound. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Bucket.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how now?
Here's Dort. Outside, SGA. 6 on the shot clock. He's off from 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Now Thompson beyond the arc. Hartenstein with the rebound.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Here's Dort. Lets loose a three. Buries the deep ball.
Boy, Lou Dort was dialed in from distance. You give him that corner look, he's taking it.
Durant. Now Eason. Misses the three. Holmgren against Eason. All right, here's Williams. Down it goes for three.
Finishing.
We've had this.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA. Here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
Now, here is Young. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets that one.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Solid defense from Daniels. He knows how to use his length and athleticism to affect shooters.
SGA looking it over. To get open is Hartenstein. SGA's shot is good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Well, Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. Here's Holmgren. Goes back up.
Great job by Porzingis, just making himself big and affecting that shot.
Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma. Oh, look at that.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Basket good. SGA's got 6.
Yeah, and good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Young against Dort. Porzingis with a screen on Dort. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Here's Porzingis. And he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
That'll make his coaching staff smile, showing them his impact from the get-go.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Thunder?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Porzingis passes to Okongwu. Oh, good with the triple. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Daniels against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams from past the arc. They get it back. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. It's Young on the wing. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And here's Young from the arc. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Williams. And Johnson with the stop.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
1:46 left now here in the second. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
Back to Porzingis. And the jump by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Young against SGA. Outside, George. No good from outside. Atlanta has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Knocked loose. Holmgren with the steal. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Young for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. SGA's got 13 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
No good, shot missing. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They've got Dyson Daniel. Okongwu is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Young in at the 2-guard. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back over to you guys.
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Drills it from outside.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding.
Yeah, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead has got back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Young. Holmgren outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Big shot on the way. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Daniel. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Daniels with the steal. It's Young on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Young is double. And a wide open look for Daniel. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time. And as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also.
1:10 left here in the third quarter. It's Dort on the wing. SGA from outside. Great positioning on the putback.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. Daniels with it. To the inside. Okongwu got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Thunder leading by 5. Over in the corner, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Young inside. He's guarded by Williams. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. It's deflected. And stolen by Okongwu.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Thunder lead by 7. Young fires. Off target from outside. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
We like to see a show of strength from Holmgren, scoring through the contact.
And Young, here we go. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Young drives to the hoop. Off the glass.
Yeah, don't judge Young by his size. He's got some real toughness.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Releases. Okongwu pulls it down.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Young taking his time here. Holmgren rips down the rebound. The Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander misses the deep 3. Now Young fires from 18. Now Porzingis. Johnson, a 3-pointer. Good.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
Williams outside. Green from outside.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Young outside. Outside Porzingis. Here's Okongwu. Outside Porzingis. It's Young on the wing. The 3 is off.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his court.
Now, SGA.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's nowhere space.
We could be in for for an explosive scoring game tonight, Legs, with two high-octane offenses facing off.
Yeah, that's the modern NBA right there, B.A. The skill level as good as it's ever been.
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. Okongwu is out there with Porzingis, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Now, here's Okongwu. Young outside. Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Really left alone that time.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Misses the three. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
SGA, that's a two-pointer. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Young. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back over to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Young's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
On the wing, Daniels. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, SGA shoots it. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 3. Young in the corner. It's stolen by SGA. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. That's tipped. Daniels with the steal. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's SGA. And the dunk by SGA.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Here's Young. Here he goes. Takes it off the glass.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks ahead, leading by 5. And we'll get the second. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the 3. Dort with the ball. And Daniels picks him up defensively.
You have got to chase Shai off that 3-point line because this guy can make shots with consistency from range.
SGA against Young. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
They now take the lead.
taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Down low. Holmgren can't hit. The Hawks trailing. And here's Daniels. The kick out to Young. It's stolen by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and puts it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Young with the ball. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. The Hawks again can't hit.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. Altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Out to Porzingis. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Young. It's stolen by SGA. They break it out 5 on 3. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Hawks trail by 5. Young, right side. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now the Thunder with it. They've scored 10 straight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Okongwu. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Okongwu's now got his second bucket tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 5. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a...
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal. So the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Here's Young, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Young's got 6.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
SGA from outside. Another miss by SGA. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blocking.
There is value to a big. You can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, the Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Okongwu with a screen on George. And Okongwu slams it in.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
And Okongwu slams it in.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Okongwu with the screen for Porzingis. Daniels kicks to Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Williams.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line, and he sinks the second. Here's SGA. He's got 25. Fires for 3. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Young.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Outside, SGA. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Young left side. Daniels finds Young. Goes up the baseline. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Floats one up. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Thunder. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Trae Young. Jalen Johnson is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Daniels, and it's Okongwu in at the center position. Williams with a clean look, and it's off from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Young from the arc, and Holmgren pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and the 3 misses.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Okongwu, that doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking inside. Ah, it's good! good.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Holmgren rips down the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. All right, here's Williams. It's good.
What confidence by Jalen Williams. Just ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, saying, I'm going to get this off before you can do anything about it.
Porzingis fires. What a response. Hitting a three of their own.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Williams outside. Pulls the trigger. And he trains the J.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
Young, short with the rebound.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young with the ball. Now SGA defending. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the play with the team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Hartenstein. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the three.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing.
Big